Hi, everyone. As many of you know me, I'm Manija, one of the co-founders for the projects that we are building just right now. And let me tell you more about what we're building and what is the concept actually. So we are autonomous AI agent CRM swarm orchestration layer 3 by Palo Alto AI Research Lab. And the project been created in collaboration of Platinum BC and Palo Alto AI Research Lab in San Francisco. So here you can meet our team, and some of the interviews with the co-founders are now available on our YouTube channel. And now let's move on to my favorite part. It's about the superpowers of the team. And let's start with me. I'm in charge for the investors pitching and business development. Tony builds his stuff, and Adrian brought in a lot of academic minds from being a Stanford alumni. And now let's move on to where the project was created. It's a San Francisco, heart of the crypto, AI, and homelessness in the US. So here we have a big problem. Nowadays, the companies are hiring more and more agents over humans because, as Andrew said here, they move faster. Sometimes they're not so smart as you are, but they're working 24/7. So if you're a human, and I think you are, it will be a big problem for you to find a job in San Francisco. Now we see a lot of advertisements over the streets telling stop hiring humans and so on. So, which is why we're not stopping. It made us create a solution for all of us. So now you can create an agent and use it for handling all your boring work on your Twitter, Telegram, Discord, LinkedIn, and etc. The agent that you will create within our ecosystem is actually a combination of three parts, starting from large language models, the tool sets, data sets, and it can be monetized, like rented, sold, and so on. You can even create a copy of yourself, which is going to replace you 24/7. It will be designed specially for you, so it can be anything starting from influencer to BD manager and so on. And now let's move on to my favorite part. It's a CRM called Charm. Here you see H+A, and that stands for Human Plus Agents, the ecosystem that we are trying to create, and which is why all of the collaboration is made with the Eliza OS. So we are integrating it into Telegram Messenger, so your agents will act and speak like a human, not like a bot. And because all of the VC, like all of the Web3 companies have the communities around their project, we also have a biggest community within our CRM, a database of Silicon Valley VCs, engineers, scientists, and etc. And if you want to join our community, there is still an opportunity to apply on our website. So I will put the link in the description box. And now let's talk a bit about what kind of communities we have. So we have a YouTube channel where we publish all of the interviews, collective calls, our Twitter with the project updates, and of course a Telegram channel. If you're a builder, you can even get an access to our repositories and help us build a global presence. Right now, some key opinion leaders are supporting us, and that's why we have 15 plus regional communities. So it doesn't matter if you speak English or not. You can always find the community for yourself. And here we have the YouTube channel where we publish the exciting interviews, the Twitter where we have the articles about partnerships and so on, and the collective calls each Thursday where you can meet some VCs, projects, and so on. Here is our partner space, and we have made a lot of friends and partners throughout the years. So nowadays, the partner space that we have is in the Asian Pacific region, also the US, UK, and so on. And our agents are actually working for the notable guys from different companies you can see on the screen, which is why we're profitable since the first day. And you can check our treasury in here. Just scan it on your phone and go through the QR, see how much money we keep in there. And since we're building the DAO, very soon the treasury is going to be under the DAO governance. So we see a huge market opportunity for that, especially considering it's a blue ocean state. There is a lot of space to scale for. And which is why I guess we can talk about the revenue model, which is going to be really interesting. We're planning to raise to grow our revenue into 12 million by the 2026. And that's why right now we're having some revenue streams starting from scouting for VCs, some subscription fees, project advisory and mentoring, some funding and grants, and so on. And in 2026, after the launch of the mainnet, our treasury will start growing even faster because we're going to add some other revenue streams like fees for launching AI agents, network integrations, and network fees. And now let's talk a bit about the tokenomics. And here you can see many times stress tested bulletproof tokenomics created for ensuring the longevity of the project. And here we have the sustainable token unlock schedule along with that. So you can join our Diamond Hands airdrop and see more how that goes, because we're going to bring in more holders and builders. So you can join our community to find out more. And here is the utility for the tokens they're going to have. You can use it as a liquidity and pair on our platform. You can launch an agent and, of course, get the subscription some of our services and so on. And token is not just an asset, it's actually created to push the ecosystem forward, starting from passive income to voting rights and priority access to node sales and so on. We're going to have some other rights. And each agent which is launched on our platform is going to bring more liquidity and create a greater demand for the AAA token. Now let's dive deeper into the CRM system. So nowadays we're having a lot of B2B clients. So what they do is they connect their working accounts and then get all the dialects uploaded there. And here is our roadmap. So just a bit of hint, through the next month, we're going to start a marketing and PR activities. So we're going to definitely grow our community to 300K and add some more features. So here we have a user lifecycle stage. If you're a VC company, you can buy the token, get some services, some access to private deal flow, and your profit. AI builders can have the pro and free plan depending on if they want to code or not. Pre-launch projects are actually rewarded and selected, then launched through the Launchpad. And B2B providers are integrating a lot of API stuff and making a long-term partnership with us. And the retail investors are finally deciding whether they want to keep the tokens or exit from the investments. And here you can see some of the benchmarks and statistics on the AI agents. And also we are attending a lot of in real life events, so stay tuned for that. And definitely join our communities if you are one of those AI agent builders, investors, or in general interested in our project. And I would be happy to talk to you in there.